The chain of ignition begins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Start your engines. We are about to take off. How are you all? Digital asset investor here. My 12-year-old son scolded me this morning. He was mad because when I made my first video, he was listening to me talk about how I was taught to tell the story about how he got caught. Getting up early to find his phone and taking it to his room. He took offense at me. Well, I told him, look, son, they don't know your name or anything. They just know that I have a kid, and I told him that's not how things are. No one really cares. He wasn't talking to me this morning, and it's not even that important. Regardless, let's move on. Now I wanted to get everyone's attention on this movie, which is a new threat to banks. This woman, you can go subscribe. Crypto Casey, let's go. She made a new crypto platform that competes with banks and changes the game by combining trade and savings. She did a whole video on Uphold about high interest USD. I said that I think Uphold is a gold mining cryptocurrency that hasn't been found yet. It won't be long before it's no longer a secret. I really think this, folks. As an example, I own Support Private Equity through my sponsor link right now. Currently, I don't think they have any Uphold on the app, but I think they will soon. That's why you might want to go ask and explore. You can go to http://link.liento.com/. You can also get the app from either the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. All right, I want to see what Bitcoin is doing. As of right now, the market cap is $3.7 trillion. Bitcoin is still slowly going up at 103,457. The price of XRP has reached 236. It went down a bit, but XRP, you can really feel this. Sometimes these pullbacks in bull markets are scary because you don't know how much the price will drop, which makes you worried. But once the pullback is over and you can feel it, it's good because you also know what's coming next. And yes, we will also talk about that. Sure, no problem. I wanted to show this to you. That's awesome. This is the person in question. It's true. This is a meme of this guy from 2013. He's making sure. He's talking about how much Bitcoin costs. It was probably about $111. The identical person. That was when he was young and had pimples. He will still be the same guy when it hits 100,000 in 2024. Pay attention to this. Now, Bitcoin is worth $100,000. That's a record high. And it keeps going up. This morning, I saw it break 3 times. It acquired 110. It has never been this high. It's not reasonable. Examine it. We just traded 2 Bitcoins for a total of $100,000. That's really cool to me. Look closely at this line. Looking at this graph, the most recent 3 minutes. Let me think for a moment. I am going to change it. That was a brilliant idea to record again with the same words. Good job. Bitcoin XRP, it's loading for God. Be prepared. Although I'm not good at making charts, I'm sure this is true. Oh, it looks like Crypto Bull can feel it too. If things go like they did in 2017, I think XRP will reach $6 this month and maybe $40 next month. He has talked about that over and over for a long time. Hopefully he's right. Let's be careful here because the people behind Bitcoin are actually running a marketing effort. We'd like to be clear. All cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, will do well in 2025. And I think it will all work out well in the long run until the midterm. Whatever it is that they're talking about, though. If you're going to talk, I guess they need to explain what they mean. It says $725 billion here. Bernstein says that in 10 years, Bitcoin might be more valuable than gold. If they say that Bitcoin could reach the market cap of gold, then maybe. But if they mean that Bitcoin will replace gold so that no one wants it anymore and gold will become worthless, then man, come on, seriously, come on. Don't forget that this is a marketing effort. Gold is precious. Got started before the Bible, you guys. All right, take that not seriously. Feel free to trust me. If I make a lot of crypto, I'll use it to buy land, valuable metals, and other things I can touch and feel. Here's Donald Trump. Best of luck. It costs $100,000 to buy Bitcoin. You can all come together. We'll earn back America's glory. Check out what a little hope does now. Now get Paul Atkins to drop the Ripple case, I said, and witness crypto take off. Get it here. This is from Standard Chartered and includes Donald Trump, both of his kids, Elon Musk, Robert Kennedy, and within 25 years, Bitcoin will grow to 200,000 Bitcoins. In my opinion, that's possible. I have another clip for you. At the Cardano 80th Summit in 2020, this was the new head of the SEC. I have always been in favor of business and new ideas, and I think the government should stay out of the way of people who are trying to solve problems in a way that is good for the market. In other words, the government shouldn't get involved unless there is a real market failure. Instead, people should use their creativity to find answers. Some people are trying to think of other ways to deal with the payment problems and other issues. Yeah, that's all very exciting. Who knows? Maybe it will turn out to be an international system that really takes off and makes doing business across borders a lot easier. I find it very interesting that blockchain has a lot of possible uses. So I don't think we've even started to look into all of those solutions yet. Different digital currencies like Ether, Bitcoin, and others. In addition, you have some private things being worked on, mostly related to payments. It's still not working well for you. What does he possibly mean that they don't want to talk about? Changes in currency and all that, that's what a truly global type of coin promises. And that will grow without help from governments. And for the libertarians' dream, it will come down to how well those assets and the infrastructure around them can meet people's wants as smoothly and without any problems as possible. Okay, this is really big, people. This thought has been going around in my head for about a week or two ever since we learned about the strategic Bitcoin reserve. I kept asking them why. They would do something as simple as a strategic Bitcoin backup. That is a digital treasure. You have a lot of digital assets for infrastructure that are coming along like XRP. If you're going to have a reserve, why not a strategic reserve made up of a bunch of digital assets? It looks like Work Sports. This business gets it. A company on the NASDAQ stock market wants to buy XRP Treasury. This person says it's not ETH and Bitcoin anymore. Things have changed. It is now just XRP and Bitcoin. Smoke went to the story and looked up this company. As a business reserve asset, XRP is now being bought by NASDAQ companies. The race among institutions to add XRP to their company balance sheets has officially started. There are companies out there that aren't paying attention to this. This is the most important thing we can talk about today. The plan that was made a long time ago has finally come true. Take a look at this piece about the corporate treasury and Ripple's XRP. I think this is the guy's full name. What is the guy's name? Work Sport. I think his name was Steve Rossi. He is the CEO of this company. Rossi's been putting money into XRP for a few years now. He thinks it's very important for businesses to have autonomous assets. I was happily surprised to see that XRP had been doing pretty well lately when I checked my wallet. It made me even more sure that these are early assets that really challenge central banks. That's cool. Then John Deaton said they did this after talking to digital asset investors. John knows I've been asking why they wouldn't just do a Bitcoin reserve. It doesn't bother me that Bitcoin can be used as a backup currency for businesses or the country. It makes sense to own a box if you're going to do that. But why stop there? These are some of the cryptocurrencies that will be used for money in 100 or 200 years: Bitcoin, XRP, HBAR, and ADA. I didn't even name all of them. There's more than that. My dad told me a long time ago, listen, if you think something is right, plant the seed, as well as my dad, who, by the way, is the real father of the digital asset investment channel. So I retweeted John's tweet and said, planting seeds. The question I've been asking is, why have a Bitcoin strategic reserve when you can have a basket of digital assets as strategic reserves? I also added the joke from Dr. Evil, why make trillions when you can make billions? The joke was that Dr. Evil didn't know trillions were bigger than billions. He had been frozen. If someone says that Bitcoin is about to hit $100,000, don't blame them. Then I saw this funny quote from John Deaton: when you're in line and someone says that Bitcoin is about to hit $100,000, feel compelled to check yourself. Looks like John is that Disney World Seven Dwarfs. Mine trains have to be Disney World with his grandchildren. I think so, but that's a funny picture of John. A lot can happen in the next, say, 2 years, people. Okay, we will talk about XRP price on xrp.com. Let's keep talking. Got a lot more. I'm the investor in digital assets. I am not a financial expert. These videos are just for fun. Please subscribe, hit the like.